Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty in the Bugu. We recorded this last Monday after we did the Buffs We'd Like to See video that ran yesterday. And yeah, it was the weirdest thing too. We could not get a group queue going to save our lives. So we actually wound up as 1 and 2 here totally by accident. It was brainage. It was us queuing in separately, hoping to get in the same room, and completely by accident wound up together. So, that works. At least I think this was one of these. It happened like 2 or 3 times because, yeah, we could not get a group queue. I swear I don't know if my internet's getting worse or the game's is, but just, yeah, it's been weird lately. Of course, everything's been weird lately, so what do you want? Let's see. But yeah, Bugu, really good. I've been told that at the top level with the right parts and perks, you can be getting up to like 8,000 damage on a melee attack, possibly even the neutral. Not sure if it was the neutral or the downswing, but yeah, that is, either way, for the costs the Bugu shows up at, that is really, really strong, especially for a general. And let's see, yeah, there looks like I think I got that one with my beam spray gun back there. I'm hoping I can get that request done because I'm really, I came up with a really interesting build for that gym. But hopefully I will get it and you will see it soon. But yeah, this round for me was not it, which is why it hasn't been posted yet. Let's see, but yeah, not really sure what else to say about the Bugu here because it was just, I think I've covered it recently, but it is fun, and I like the design. Again, there's a bunch more stuff in Gundam the Origin and its various side stories that could end up in here, and I would love to see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the Gather Road gym, or yeah, that's the Gather Road. High Boost gym has, I think, a double lunge with its 2 sabers. Yep. Yeah, I need to use that again too. It's been forever, but I do like the Gather Road gym. Let's see. Just looking at my indicators and hoping that whatever the desktop audio is that OBS is telling me about does not come through in this. Of course, since I've got isolated tracks, it won't because the desktop audio will go bye-bye. Still no idea what the deal is though, because there shouldn't be anything on the computer currently making noise other than this window. So, of course, maybe the window is showing up under both. This is technical stuff that nobody cares about but me. Anyway, good hit there. And, yep, that is the Gather Road gym once again. Which, yeah, I like the Gather Road too. Like I said, I just haven't used it in forever. But it's definitely one of those things that has some really good combo capabilities. So, let's see. Good shot there. Okay, 2837 on the neutral is not bad. Yeah, and the Bugu does, of course, have double tackle, which is a very valuable skill. It does, like I said before, I feel like enhanced tackle would make sense for it, but yeah, but again, since it starts at 250, that at that cost, that might have been overdoing it. But since 250 functionally in terms of gameplay outside of custom rooms doesn't really exist, let's just go for it, especially at the higher costs. But yeah, that downswing too is just really great. I think it only gets a single melee swing, but that one downswing, of course, has 2 chops to it, so it is really pretty formidable. Let's see. But yeah, there is going to be a big GBO2 stream over the. Did I say this once already? This is the problem with having to record this multiple times. I don't remember if I said this video or last time. But either way, by the time you see this, there should be a big GBO2 stream announcing upcoming things in the game, so hopefully there will be something to say about that. Good tackle. And I feel like it, given that this is Rambaral's Bugu, the punch counter would have been that the I think the gun cannon has would have been really nice for this. I know there's a couple of things that have a, like, basically a nice like punch combination for their counter. And yeah, I feel Bugu would have been great for that. Though, throw is not bad either. Honestly, I would kind of this would just be a totally useless feature that would only amuse me, but I would like the gun cannon to switch between the punch counter, which I'm pretty sure, Kai did punch with it at least once, or the throw, assuming it's Hayato and his gun cannon because Hayato knows judo. That would be a fun thing. Just randomly pick one of those two counters at the beginning of a round. But yeah. But yeah, right now, like the thing that seems to be giving Salty the most trouble is the other Bugu, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's like I said, good suit. It was kind of nice to play at some lower costs again, honestly, just because I managed to get a few requests down in that range lately, and it's good. I am coming to enjoy the higher costs. I know a lot of people who avoid them, and I don't blame them because they are really kind of overbearing at this point with a bunch of very fast, very strong mobile suits available at 700 and 750. But at the same time, this is something I used to say a lot that I don't think I have lately. I kind of like that because of the way the mobile suits work in GBO2. There's basically a whole range of different play styles and experiences within this one engine that can that you can have depending on the cost. The gameplay can be a little bit slower and crunchier, and more. Yeah, slower and crunchier is the best adjectives I can come up with at the moment. But yeah, at the lower costs, and then it can be really fast and frantic at the higher costs, and just I like that is a that is all available in one game, and I wish that the that sometimes the costs available in queues would take advantage of that more. But I've been thinking about it, and yeah, like I think I said, just the net code's been a little bit weird lately. I've been having trouble connecting. We've been having trouble getting group queues. Maybe that's my internet. Maybe that's the game at large. But one thing I have kind of been thinking about is that that when ultimately end of service does happen and it comes down to preservation, the fact that this is all done peer-to-peer will be a boon. It will be hopefully easier to keep some version of this game up and running than it would be with something that is reliant on a primary server to run. But yeah, good damage there from Salty in the Bugu. 4 and 4, 96,000, second overall. I, as you can see, did not even beat my rival, which again is why you have not seen this request yet. But also kind of convenient for me that I was not on the screen very much for this, so the requester will probably make out what I'm going for, but for everybody else, it can be a surprise. At any rate, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, I would like to see so much more from Origin. I'd like to see the gigantic, proto-mobile suit that Black Tri-Stars and Rambaral test. The WAF, of course, which is the mobile suit, I believe, right before the Bugu. The just tons of variants and interesting things to do. If they don't want to just put out, another generic Zaku for the game, Char's Zaku from the Origin has a bunch of equipment it doesn't really have in any other format, so that would be a good choice too. There is, again, I know they're kind of beholden to the gacha, and they have to pick things that people are going to want to get tokens for, but just in terms of raw mobile suits, this game could go on forever with putting in variants and, ace units and what have you.